Welcome back. Time to find out what we got wrong and what we missed from TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye News Deck. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Tom. All right, moving on. Bono wants to deploy comedy to defeat ISIS. Ambassador Bolton, you a little embarrassed that Bono had to come up with this idea that people like you, the supposed professionals, didn't think of it?
Yeah, I was thoroughly embarrassed by the whole thing, and it hasn't gotten any better on this show tonight, I have to say.
Maybe think next time. Julie, you said you can music shame Michael Bolton.
Yes.
You can't music shame anyone. You're a Phish fan.
False. I can music shame all of you because somebody was blasting Fly Like an Eagle into my ear before the show began, and the only person that disagreed with that was me.
Phish fan.
I am. I'm proud of it.
That's part of the problem.
You know what?
That's part of the problem.
Fair and balanced, my friend. Somebody's got to be a Phish fan of this network, and I took it upon myself to be that person.
Also, you wanted to know who the congressman was who invited Bono to testify.
Yes.
I believe it was Senator Lindsey Graham. He's the chairman of that subcommittee.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised, because Lindsey Graham has nothing else to do right now.
They have been friendly for a long time, apparently.
Very nice.
Graham's a gem.
Joe, you brought up that time when everyone flipped out because the U2 album was put on their iPhones without their permission.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the plan here for Bono is we need to put these comedy albums on ISIS's iPhones without their permission.
Yeah, that's probably it. They do have iPhones, though, don't they?
I'm sure they do. Everyone's got iPhones now.
Crazy.
Yeah. Andrew, you asked when has comedy worked in the past, and you said no ISIS fighter is going to be affected by it. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think the idea here is more to try to reach people who aren't ISIS fighters yet so that they don't become ISIS fighters. I'm not saying it's going to work.
Andy.
Yes, Andrew.
Put that in your pipe and shove it up your ear.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Is that right, Ambassador? Did I get that right?
You're close.
Okay. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
That's not even a...
Okay?
All right. Now we're getting dangerously close to dice territory, so just move on. Trump yells his tweets to his assistants. Tom, I thought it was a little odd that you wanted to do the story considering, your own sort of Twitter habits.
I tweet.
Yeah, I was going through...
Mine aren't controversial, Andy.
I was going through today's security footage, as you know, something I do before every show. And I came across this. Check, can we roll that tape?
Just had an amazing hoagie, hashtag meatballs. Psych for Blacklist tonight. Who's watching? Hashtag Red Wedding. Just opened Uber Eats. Pressed tacos. And a guy rode up on a bike and brought me fresh tacos. Amazing! Exclamation point. Is that under 140?
Yes.
Great hands.
It's just embarrassing, man.
Look, first of all, I get excited about lunch, what I have for lunch. I like to tell people about that. 2 questions, Andy.
Yes.
Where do you get this footage all the time?
Tom, we go through this every time. You know I go through the security footage every night before the show.
And what's that girl's name?
What?
What's the girl's name?
It's your assistant, man.
What's her first name?
I think it's Helena.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just embarrassing. Andrew, in response, rather, Ambassador, in response to Andrew's kind of snide remark to you about Twitter, you mentioned that you have a lot of followers. Indeed, you have almost 190,000 followers. Andrew has a little over 90,000.
What?
So, yeah.
Well,
can I get an RT?
Madonna is actually my aspiration to get to, she's got, what, 20 million? I figure I'm on the way.
Tom, you said Trump's Twitter followers get heated, and Julie said, well, they're mostly illiterate, and you said that's not true. It's mostly true.
I know.
Yeah. I know. Believe me, I'm gonna get a lot of illiterate tweets about that. Trump pretended to be his own spokesman to spread rumors that celebrities wanted to date him. Ambassador, do you really not know who Kim Basinger is?
I really don't. I assume she's an actress or a model or something like that. Tell me what movie she's been in.
She won an Oscar for L.A. Confidential for Best Supporting Actress.
I've never heard of the movie.
like you've never seen 9.5 Weeks. Come on.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Right,
I believe she was married to Alec Baldwin for a while.
Yes.
So.
Learn something new every day.
Match.com thinks red hair and freckles are deformities. This amazed me that they didn't list other imperfections like brown eyes.
What?
That was weird.
We'll see you after the show.
And even they could have gone with mental defects like being a Patriots fan or something like that. But I don't know. I guess it was England, so they didn't do this.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Ambassador, you were offended by this ad and by people who go after the freckled. Match says it wasn't going after freckled people. They say, quote, "We believe freckles are beautiful. The intention of this campaign is to focus on the quirks and idiosyncrasies that people wrongly perceive to be imperfections."
Well, I mean, that is such gibberish, it's hard to believe. And let's face it, I didn't like my freckles. I couldn't wait till they went away.
Oh.
Thank God they did.
So you're anti-freckle.
No, I'm pro-freckles because I had them. I just didn't like them.
Okay.
You get that distinction?
Neither
do I. It's all right.
Tell
them where to put it.
Yeah.
Tell them where to put it, Ambassador. Tell them. Give it to them, please.
Quiz claims to show. Quiz claims to show. I'm moving on. And you can move along with me.
One time. He needs to hear it.
Andy.
I really can't shout any louder than that. Okay. Quiz claims to show how out of touch you are. Tom, I got a 52.
You did.
Yeah.
So slightly more elitist than me, less elitist than Joanne, and far away
I
from.
don't think that's true.
Well, two things. The test is dumb. Joanne, as you pointed out, parts of it are dumb anyway. As you pointed out, one question is, have you ever lived for at least a year in an American neighborhood in which a majority of your 50 nearest neighbors did not have college degrees? I don't go around asking my neighbors their label.
Right?
Their
You
level
know,
of
Andy.
No, I don't. I have absolutely no idea.
Come on, over there on the west side, there's a bunch of college graduates.
I do not have a clue. First of all, I don't have a clue who my neighbors are. Let alone whether or not they went to school. I know every night I go home.
Andy?
I know every night I go home I smell weed in the hallway. That's all I know.
College grads.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you think you learned to smoke it? College grads, for sure.
And also, as the ambassador alluded to, this quiz is really only meant for white people. The name of the book it comes from is Coming Apart, The State of White America in 1960 to 2010. So this explains why I didn't get a higher score. Also, the bubbliest place, as I like to call it, in America, zip code 10023, New York's Upper West Side.
No surprise there.
Nope. Out of the top 75 zip codes, the most in the bubble, 22 were New York City or New York region, 14 were San Francisco or Silicon Valley, 8 were Los Angeles, 7 were Boston, and 6 were the ambassador's territory, D.C. and its suburbs.
Right, right.
All the places the ambassador has lived, basically.
Yeah, right. It's not having Baltimore where I started from, but I had a much higher score than my daughter, which proves the point.
There you go.
All right, I'm done.